Blender! Alright, what's up, idiots? Alright, today I'm gonna show you how to put this thing on the wall. We're doing decals. I'm gonna show you how to do decals. This is the grunge system. I haven't seen anyone else do this exactly the way I do it. I don't know if that's because it's a bad idea or it's because it's a good idea. Okay, so first of all, you want to import your decals. You can use the images as planes add-on. You know how to add add-ons, but if you don't, this is how you do it. Images and images as planes. It comes with Blender. You don't even have to install it. Right. Okay. So to add a decal, add an image as plane. Shift A, images as planes. You can come here, select the decal you want. If yours is transparent, you're gonna want to select the alpha on, but more than likely yours will come like this if you're using a grunge map. Right. So now what you do with this, you go into the shading tab. This is pretty simple stuff. You see how the alpha is plugged into the alpha, but it's not alpha? That's because we want the alpha into the color. Conveniently, grunge maps are the same distribution as alpha maps, or whatever. Then, it's taking a little too much, so we're gonna add a color ramp. Put that there. Fiddle with this. The more white, the more of your shit will come through. The more black, the less. You can do this to your heart's content. Now, we don't want our grunge to be just white, so we're gonna have another color map up here, and we're gonna make it mostly black. So that way, our grunge is a nice, dark, nasty grossness. Let's turn the roughness all the way up so we get, you know, grunge isn't metallic. Right, and now you can obviously, you don't have to just do a color ramp. You could do any amount of noise textures or whatever, just to make it fit your needs. But for this, I'm just gonna do just a simple color ramp. Then we bring our texture to basically exactly where we want it. Now there's two ways we can do this. The first way is we add a shrink wrap modifier. And we just target the wall. And now it starts Z fighting because it's exactly coplanar. So we're gonna make the offset just the smallest amount towards us. Now, the problem that this causes is sometimes you can see the shadow of the object coming through, especially if the offset's a little bit higher, and then you get this doubling shadow effect. Doesn't look very nice. So I just come into the object settings, the object properties, go into visibility, and just turn off shadow. And so what's cool is when you got it where you want it, you can go back into the shader editor and you can make any adjustments you want. There's probably a smarter way to do this that's more scalable. This can cause a lot of scalability issues, but you know, it's whatever. So I want a little bit less gunk, so I'm gonna turn the white value over here to the right, and we can turn up the black value some more if we want, but actually I like that right there. I like where that's at. If you want to do this on a more complex model and the shrink wrap alone isn't working for you, what you can do is you can grab your guy, come into edit mode, subdivide it as many times as you want, really. Turn on face project with snapping to the center. Grab it, make sure every vertex, you want to be on vertex select. You want to make sure every vertex is over the model. Then you snap it, go back into edit mode, grab every vertex, scale it up just a little bit so everything's out. Now it's kind of already shrink wrapped around. So now we just add the shrink wrap. It's a cheap and dirty trick, you know. There's probably better ways to do this, smarter ways. But this is the way I've been doing it, and I like its flexibility. So if you like this, do the button.